Yeah. So if you want to access the who is module, then you can just use the D option and you can access the who is module. So in the who is module, so what we did, we used the domain name, right? So we have used this domain filter and we have queried for allegiant.com, right? So this is how we have performed using who is lookup using this UA. So we can do the same query. We can just copy it and we can use the same query here. That's all. Okay. So we just need to change this module name and we can just do the same thing. So if you just do this, so here you can see we are getting the who is data for this domain name. Okay, so we are since we don't by default it is using YAML format. That's why we are getting who is information in YAML format. Great. Okay, so like that you can access these fields using the this data type option. If you want to access the certificate search module, then you can access the search module and you can search with it. Okay, so let's access this certificate so module, and here we need to provide the here we need to provide the certificate organization name, right? So let's do this certificate subject organization, right? I think previously we got this data from here. So we can just copy it and we can do the same here, right? So this is what we have done previously, right? We can just copy this query and we can do the same here. We can just copy paste here and it will, okay, so what went wrong? Okay, so I think I need to use single query, single quad. Since I'm using here a double quad, okay, so it's working. So it's taking pause. Since we have a lot of certificate for this domain, so it's taking time. So we can search the certificate. Yeah, we can just need to change the module and we can just query for the certificate. Okay, so now we have searched the data, right? So now let's see how we can download this data. So let me cancel it. If you want to download the data, you can use the download module. So here we have this download module, right? Using this download module, we can download this data. So let's do this. So let's access the Netlas download module. Okay, so we are accessing this module, and here we need to specify the data type. Here we are going to download maybe we can download who is data for demonstration purpose. We can download who is data. Okay, so let's access this data type using D command, and let's say who is domain. Now we can yeah, we can search the query, right? You can just say domain allegiant.com. So what it will do, it will do the it will get the who is data for this domain. Now, if I want to download this data, we can use the O option. Just can use the O option, and you can give the file name. For example, Allegiant who is data.json. So since I need the data in the JSON format, you can by default it will. I think it will download in the JSON format. If you want in the YAML format, you can just use the F option and you can specify YAML format. So let's download in the JSON format. Okay, so we don't see any output, but if you get this file, if you get it, here you can see we got the data. Okay, so here we download the who is data for this domain name. Okay, so this is how we can download the data using this download module. So you can pause your query here and you can specify your output file name and you can download all the data. So as per your plan, you can download your data using this download module. Yeah, so this is all about the session. So if you guys have any question, you can ask. So we have seen a lot of modules, like we have seen the host module. So we can search the host name and IP addresses, and we have seen the response search. So here we have searched the HTTP response and the FTP, all of these, and we have this DNS search. We have seen domain, subdomain search, subdomain enumeration. We have seen TLD enumeration, name server lookup, and a reverse name server lookup, and we have seen the reverse mail server exchange also. And using this IP, we have seen how to perform this IP search, and then using this whois module, we have performed the whois search, and using that whois information, we have done the reverse whois. From there, we get the all the domains, right. So we will download the data, and we have paused using JQ. And also we have we found the organization name by going to the main website, organization main website, and here we have found the organization name. So using that, we have just used the filter, and we downloaded all the certificate, and we parsed the data using JQ, and we downloaded the subject alternative name SAN. So by using that, we downloaded the all the domain names and subdomain names, and we have performed same thing using CLI. Yeah, so that's all for today's session.
Yeah, actually, like
yeah,
it's equal to showdown only, right? Like showdown.
yeah, so it's equal to showdown, but we are getting a lot of data here, right? If you go to domain DNS search, we are getting a lot of we are getting subdomains. We can do the reverse name server lookup. We can do the MS mail server exchange lookup. I don't think I can do that in showdown. But this is one of the source. This is one of the source. Okay, so as a bug bounty hunter or pen tester, we need to use a lot of source, and we to find do the asset discovery from a lot of the source, and we can combine this data, and we can use it for our research, right? We should not only rely on single set data source. So if you only rely on single data source, we may miss data, right? So because every tools and sources are different, so they're using different technique. They're doing the they're getting the data from different sources, and they're making available to us, right? So we can use this different data sets, and we can see if we found anything interesting, if we found anything new, we can add it to our scope, and we can start do the further enumeration on that, right? So we should not miss anything. That's why we're exploring this Netlas IO. We're exploring different options and the CLS and everything, different modules, everything. If one day, yeah, if one day showdowns shut down, right, you can come to Netlas and
yeah.
Any other questions? So Netlas have a lot of options. You guys can just go through these. So here for every modules, they have this small document. If you click on this question mark, we'll be seeing the options also. Okay, how to use this, how to build our own query. Okay, so you guys can go through this, and you can use how you can you can say how you can use it for your cases, right? Your use cases. Yeah. Any other questions? So last time we done the recon using AMS, and this time we done the recon using Netlas. So maybe in the next time we will pick maybe another another vulnerability or another recon tool, and we'll try to do this enumeration. We'll have this small session. We'll discuss our strategy, methodology. Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
Beside Netlas, there is also a hunter.how.
Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah, so I did not take a look at this until that I wrote yet. I need to take a look at this one. I think I hope they have the community edition, right? They have. I don't know that they have this community edition. Okay, so pricing. Let's take a look at the pricing. Okay, so they have the free version up to 10,000 API results per 30 day. Okay, so daily query limit 100. Okay, so I will take a look at this data source. So we are having 100 such limit per day. Yeah. So on the API we have 500. Nice. Great. Take a look at this under that how. Any other questions? Any suggestions? Okay, so
Bro, actually, Mr. Root was not there in the meet. He asked if the session is over, he asked you to wrap up the session.
okay then. So if there is nothing, right? So we can wrap this call. Thanks so much for everyone. Okay, to everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for your patience. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's meet on another session. Bye.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Bye.